all the way to the backstop. A wild one for Locante. So all of a sudden a runner at third base, nobody out. And Brian Muniz at the plate with a 1-0 count. Locante in those 4 innings, he allowed 3 hits and 5 runs. 1 home run, he walked 9, and he struck out just 5. And the 1-0 pitch is inside. Fastball on the count now, 2-0. In the Midwest League in 2014, he was named both a midseason and postseason All-Star. Here's the 2-0. And that popped up off to the right, out of play. Back then, he was a member of the South Bend Silverhawks. And he finished that season 3-0 with a 1.53 earned run average. Pitched in 43 games for South Bend. Picked up 4 saves in 53 innings on the mound. Only 9 earned runs, 14 total that year. The 2-1 bounces in. Hernandez keeps it in front of him, 3-1. 53 innings, 31 hits allowed, just 1 home run. He walked 23 and struck out 57. Opposing hitters batted just 168 against the lefty. Here's the 3-1. A check swing, and he went around, says home plate umpire Kyle Wallace. 2013 saw Locante named a midseason All-Star as a member of the Hillsboro Hops, and he went 3-1 that year with a 2.25 earned run average in 21 games. So this season, a little bit of adversity for Locante. He'll try and right himself here in Visalia. Payoff pitch is not close, and that's going to hit Muniz. So he's awarded first base. So now runners at first and third, and Oscar Hernandez as well as Domingo Leyva, they're going to head out to the mound, kind of slow things down. Remember, fans, Tuesdays at Rawhide Ballpark are 2 for Tuesdays, presented by Chevron with Techron. Stop by your local Chevron or Texaco station and pick up a 2-for-1 voucher and then bring it to the ticket window at the ballpark. You can go and see Heather and buy 1 ticket and get the second ticket in select areas for free, of course, subject to availability. But that free ticket can save you up to $11, and it is all courtesy of Chevron with Techron. Top of the 7th inning, it is a 5-1 Rawhide lead. And the first pitch is called a strike to Trent Woodward, the catcher tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Count 0-1, called a strike. So those are the first 2 draft picks by the Arizona Diamondbacks this season. Of course, always a lot of excitement surrounding the draft, especially when you work at the minor league level. So we might see some of these guys, you never know. The 0-1 swung on and missed, 0-2. Anthony Greer, the first pick for Arizona, and Andrew Yerzy goes second. 0-2 on the way. Woodward swing and a miss, and Hernandez pitch heading for the back ankle of Woodward. He appeared to not have any idea what was coming next from Locante. So Woodward strikes out. He's 0 for 2 now with a walk. First strikeout for Locante, and there's 1 away. First pitch is too far outside to Drew Ferguson. Ferguson 1 for 2, struck out in the second, he doubled in the fifth. Here's the 1-0. Coming up, that's going to bounce in and a run will score. Hernandez had to slide to his left on the shin guards. He kind of rolled up his arm over his shoulder and went all the way to the backstop. So a wild pitch brings home Brooks Marlowe. And that'll make it a 5-2 ball game. Moving up to second base was Muniz. Still 1 out, and Ferguson with a 2-0 count. So this ball game has felt like Visalia has a larger lead than they in fact do. It's been kind of one-sided in that sense. Keller was pitching so well. And the offense, a couple of home runs, 1 in the 5th, a 2-run shot by Leyva. As the 2-0 pitch misses low, now 3-0, and then Lugo followed with a solo blast in the 6th. But it's only a 3-run lead now, and Lancaster can certainly hit the ball. They have a lot of guys, especially at the top of their order, who can hit home runs, who can steal bases, and have a lot of RBI. Rio and Locante steps off. So the following draft picks, this was on day 2. This ended day 2. John Duplantier went in the 3rd round. And a right-handed pitcher is Duplantier. And there's a called strike on the 3-1 pitch out of Rice University. Taylor Curtis in the 4th round, a right-handed pitcher out of the University of British Columbia. Joey Rose, an infielder, in the 5th round out of Toms River High School. The 3-1 is called strike 2. Ferguson thought he had ball 4. He was already down the line. Rudely told by Kyle Wallace that he had to get back in the batter's box, and a payoff pitch now is coming up next. Mac Lemieux, in the 6th round out of Palm Beach State College. And Mac Lemieux, a left-handed pitcher. Jordan Watson in the 7th round, a left-handed pitcher as well, out of the University of Science and Arts in Oklahoma. Here's the payoff pitch to Ferguson, and called strike 3 on the outside corner. Locante backdoored him, and Ferguson is upset. He is jawing at home plate umpire Kyle Wallace as he heads back to the dugout. Second strikeout for Locante, and there's 2 outs now, and Aaron Mizell will be the batter. Ryan January, a catcher in the 8th round from San Jacinto College. Tommy Evel, a right-handed pitcher in the 9th round, University of South Florida. And then Steven Smith, an outfielder, he rounded out day 2 of the Major League Draft. And that was in the 10th round. He's an outfielder, is Smith, out of Texas Tech. So in the first 2 days, 5 pitchers, a couple of catchers, and 2 outfielders, and 1 infielder. The 0-1, first pitch was fouled off. And the 0-1 pitch is now outside to Mizell, so it's 1-1. For Mizell, he's 1 for 2, an RBI single in the 2nd, grounded out in the 5th. 5-2, we're in the 7th inning. Locante gets a called strike. An off-speed pitch, breaking ball, 76 miles an hour. Now, of course, day 3 was today, wrapped up about mid-afternoon. Here's the 1-2 swing and a miss. He got him. So Locante, he made it a little more difficult on himself than you'd like to see. The leadoff double by Brooks Marlowe. And then a couple of wild pitches. He hit a batter as well, but ultimately gives up just 1 run on a wild pitch. And he strikes out the side in the 7th inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here at Rawhide Ballpark, and it's 5-2 in favor of Visalia.